Hello, hello. We are here for the Boozy Brunch and Tea Thanksgiving edition.
Ew.
All right.
All right,
And
all right.
below me, we have the Shantavia Phyllis Fisher.
What is up? Happy Thanksgiving.
And next to her, we have her husband, Mr. Tyler Fisher.
What's good? What's good? Welcome to the BB&T podcast, baby.
All right. And above them, we have Mr. Javi Martinez.
What's up, humans? Let's go.
And last but never least, we have the Ashley Byers.
Happy Turkey Day, y'all.
Happy Turkey Day. And I'm your host here, Rodney, and Rodney. And let's get to what we are drinking. So, everybody, what are we drinking? Let's start with you, Ashley.
All right. Well, I have been tasked this time with honoring our ancestors. So,
Okay, come on.
we will be drinking off of this
Uncle Nearest.
1884 Uncle Nearest whiskey,
Okay.
the original Jack Daniels.
That's my shit.
Ooh, before it was stolen and then barreled up in Tennessee.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna get into it today, but you know.
Not today.
Okay, Javi, what you got, friend?
I am drinking tequila. It's called Desert Door.
Ooh.
Anejo. It's pretty good.
That shit sound like it hurt. Desert Door.
Okay. And Tay, what you drinking, friend?
I am drinking a peach Bellini with fresh peaches.
Oh, that looks
I mean, friend, that presentation is everything. So if you can't see this because you're listening to it on your boombox, you should go to YouTube and look at Tay because it's gorgeous. Okay, she did the garnish. She did the garnish.
You need to
And
sell
last-
that, friend.
Okay, sell us a peach. Cynthia Bailey, what they say, peach Bellini who? Tay coming forward.
Yes.
Taste peach Bellini.
Okay. And Ty, what do you got, friend?
All right, check this out. I'm double fisting today, but I'm going to start off with this Ensign Red, this salted caramel Canadian whiskey here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to chase that with the Champagne of beers, which is this beautiful Miller Lite I got right here.
And my grandma Ruby would have loved the Miller Lite back in the day because that was her thing.
I know. That's what she told me to bring to Thanksgiving this year.
There you go, y'all. Anywho, I am still on my peanut butter screwball. It's a great whiskey. If you have not tried it, go to your local liquor store and try it. It's great. And then I am also still on, again, the Bud Light Seltzer Christmas edition. But this flavor, okay, there's another. This flavor is cherry. Okay.
Ooh.
This is a cherry Christmas flavor. It's very good. I like it. And then the last one is a cranberry that we will drink one day when we get to it. All right. So
Next Friendsgiving.
yeah.
So that cranberry might be hidden, but I don't know. Do people eat cherries at Christmas?
I
Cherry
eat cherries
cobbler,
all the
cherry
time.
pie, but I don't think that's for my kind in my household.
I
We
ain't
don't
never
eat
had
it.
no cherry
your
cobbler,
kind.
cherry pie.
No,
Okay,
my
well, I
kind.
told y'all last time about my great grandmama and
I'm coming for your head today.
Betty
the
Jean.
Caucasian side. No, Barbara Jean.
Barbara Jean. She made that
Barbara
cottage
Jean.
cheese casserole.
The cottage cheese low, and we love cherries, honey. So
With
maybe
cherries
that's
on top.
maybe that's the caucasity peeping out. We like cherries.
That absolutely is. I wish Kaylee was here so we can ask her if her
Right.
if her
Cherries
family
are a
made it.
thing.
I'm not a fan of cherries personally.
It's my favorite flavor.
Really?
Cherries, peach, and mangoes all day long.
Okay, I'm gonna just show my ethnicity. My favorite flavor is watermelon, baby, all day.
You cannot choose water. You can choose any flavor but watermelon, sir.
No, mine is strawberry.
Okay.
I love me a watermelon and a cucumber, of course. And
Watermelon cucumber, that makes sense.
And Javi, what's your favorite flavor?
Mango.
Mango.
Okay, mango.
Yes, sir.
We like the mango.
Wait, what did you say yours was, Ty?
I don't have favorites.
Here we go.
I mean,
we
please
go.
don't start your shit today, because
No,
I'm
you know how I am, man.
about
Like,
to
I
hit the
can't
mute.
choose.
I'm about to hit the mute.
I cannot choose one fruit over the other because the others may get jealous. I
my
don't
God.
do that.
If for
Everybody
the
just
people who
enjoy
are
eating.
listening in on your boombox, please go look at YouTube because This man got sunglasses on like he about to direct the next P. Diddy video. And P. Diddy ain't been out since when?
He the third member of Silk Sonic.
Oh, he might,
Yes, I
okay.
am.
Leave
Yes,
the door
I
open,
am.
but we're
leave
going
the
to
door
close it
open?
today. We're going to close it
Bitch,
today.
been paying the rent, paying for trips.
No,
That's my
no.
I'm sorry, no copyright. Please don't copyright me. But yeah, I am the third
And
member
no.
of Silk Sonic.
Okay, so T.Y. won't pick a fruit, so we're going to get right into it. And I guess we'll start with this. Guys, listeners, friends out there in the universe, I'm pretty sure if you follow the Shade Room, you have seen, it probably came across your page maybe a week or two ago. There was a Popeyes that got shut down.
Ooh, child.
And, I love a Popeyes turkey. Their Cajun turkey is the best, and I love it for Thanksgiving. And I was going. But see, the thing I have to say is, guys, that Popeyes is shut down. It's 2 blocks over from me here in D.C.
Ooh.
And yes, it's in Barracks Row, which is where the Marines stay at. But I will say this. It's a lot of great restaurants in Barracks Row, like all up that street. But once you get to the edge by the metro, it gets real sketchy. Real sketchy. So when I'm usually walking through there, I just be like, oh, okay, yeah. And I saw I saw the Popeyes, and I did want to get me some boneless nuggets with the thotty hot sauce from Megan
The
Thee
hot
Stallion.
sauce. We love the hot sauce.
But something told me, something told me that, Rodney, don't stop at this one. Go to the suburbs or something. So I haven't even eaten Popeyes since I've been here, and I've been here almost 7 months. Well, as I said, the Popeyes that had the rats is the one 2 blocks over. And I feel like God graced me and spared me because when the man made the TikTok, and you can hear his coworker in the background like, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm like, what is he about to do? He said, I want to show y'all what happens when you turn on the lights. I said, well, what's going to happen, man? I'm thinking maybe a bug, a roach, or something. Ooh, y'all. I don't know if you've seen the video. I hope you did, but them rats went all up through. They went all up through Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce. They was up the wall. They were big. They were big.
And they say for every one you see, there are 3 more.
It was 15 in that video, friend. 15.
So for every one you see, there are 3 more.
And they knew how to get out, and they got out. But they said, we're going to eat this hot sauce until their lights come on.
It's good, though.
That shit just made my skin crawl.
It was just something.
They the ones making the chicken. You right, Tay.
Did they have on Popeye's uniform when the lights came on?
Oh my God!
They
Right
ran
over there.
They had flour on the chicken. I mean, on their hands. They were dropping it in the deep fryer. Like, what?
Well, I will say this. I will say that DC did their job, and the next day the place was closed down. It shouldn't, in my opinion, they need to knock that building down, but they won't because a lot of things are historic here in DC. So a lot of buildings are like real old looking. They won't, but the health inspector did close them down. And unfortunately, that man who posted that TikTok, he lost his job, y'all.
For doing the Lord's work.
You think Popeye's gonna let that shit slide?
Right.
He wasn't getting paid enough anyway. I'm with him. Post a video for him.
Yeah, he lost his job. I feel like it should be a GoFundMe out there for him because I feel like he spared a lot of people's lives.
He did.
He did.
Somebody
Should he not be protected under the Whistleblower Act?
You right.
But I don't think that counts when you put yourself publicly out there. Whistleblowers are usually like closeted, if that makes sense. Like we know they did it, but we don't know who. I mean, this man put it out there for millions, so I don't think he's gonna fall under that protection. But I do feel like I feel like he did a justice. I feel like we needed to know.
We did.
He need a job at the health department when the inspectors come. That need to be him.
You right.
Get paid a little more.
You're right about that, friend. So moving on from that and just getting into this Thanksgiving episode that I hope everybody loves and enjoy. Tay, girl, let's get on this nasty food etiquette. Okay. Because I know some of y'all, we want to teach y'all some things. We got some stories and things and how you should behave. Because let's be real, every family member can't cook.
That's the truth.
Okay, and Aunt Lisa and cousin Suzanne,
cranberries and a potato salad.
Okay, and they're gonna try to bring something to your Thanksgiving, and you're gonna be like, "Well, who's gonna touch this shit?" But what's the etiquette way to get the proper etiquette to get rid of it?
The proper etiquette.
Hold on, wait. Before you start, can you preface your answer by speaking on how you prepare your plate on Thanksgiving? Do you dump everything on there, or do you get little by little by little on that first round so you can make your assessment
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you
before you
what
go
I
into
do.
the etiquette?
we can all answer this. I'll make this one quick. For me, I don't like my food really touching like that. So yeah, you're gonna get small, or I'm gonna take 2 plates and look like a fat ass. Ashley, go.
Okay, well, for me, our Thanksgivings, we spent them up in Charlotte, North Carolina with my daddy's family. Hey, Byers tribe. And my grandmama or my great grandmama had 17 kids. So it wasn't, you didn't have an option. You went up there with 2 plates, one for now, one for later. Because if you didn't, there was no more food left. So that's how we made the plates for
So your
Thanksgiving.
food touch.
Everything was touching. You had stuff sitting on top of other stuff.
No, man.
Large Thanksgiving, lots of food, but literally, if you made one small plate to try to taste everything, it wasn't gonna be nothing left when you came back. So you make it 2
Gotcha.
plates one time.
Javi, you get everything or no?
Yeah, I'll get everything. I'll try a little bit of everything. Therefore, it will be touching.
Okay, Tay.
Okay, I'm gonna answer the question and then I'm gonna go into what I was gonna say. Is that cool?
That's fine.
All right. So me, I'm greedy. I want a little bit of everything, but me, I'm gonna ask who cooked it because I want to know.
That's how
In
you
a
get
nice,
stabbed.
in a nice way. Who made the mac and cheese? Is your girl, or because I pretty much know the people that can cook in my family. So if it's anybody outside, who made the potato salad? I know my auntie gonna make the potato salad, so I already know it's good or whatever. But if it's like other people bringing stuff, I'm like, who cooked this? But you know how you gotta make it sound like now that you call somebody out, girl. You know I love your mac and cheese.
Right.
Okay. Who made the dressing?
Right.
So that's my etiquette for asking who cooked it before I put everything on that plate. What about you,
Okay.
Rodney?
For me, I find out who's bringing what before we even get there. Baby,
True.
I'll be like, Mama, did you find out? Well, such and such is doing the fried turkey, like this year, for example. She said, yeah, we're going, since you ain't coming home, I'm not going to do it here. I'm just going to take some sides to Auntie Betty Jean's house. Okay, cool. Y'all have fun. She said, yeah, she going to get a fried turkey. I said, hey, who's cooking it? She says, blah, 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 blah. I was like, Mama, he ain't never fried a turkey in his damn life.
Oh,
She's
Jesus.
like, she said, oh, I know. I was planning on bringing another one because you know he going to burn it out. He going to dry it out. I said,
It's gonna be like that TikTok I sent you, Ronnie.
oh, okay. And so we get the answers in the beginning. But I will say, guys, you have to teach these things because I have a brother, loving to death, my brother Miles, and he just don't care. And he does shit that sometimes I don't even think he realizes he does it. But we were at the repast of the uncle last year. And everybody's bringing different things. I mean, we had like, first of all, everybody want my mama mac and cheese. Because my mama, she be slaying in the kitchen on that mac and cheese. And then we got my one cousin. She tried to play us one year by putting sandwich sliced cheese on top of the fucking noodles.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, hell no.
She would've
for
caught
a
these
family
hands.
reunion. Me and my mama was so
Kraft.
confused.
Yeah.
You know it was Kraft American.
Those fighting
And
words.
she's still a part of the family after that.
Barely,
Those fighting
barely.
words, you
We
would
don't
take
even
out
put
back.
American cheese in macaroni. Let's be
Exactly.
real.
Who does that?
Right.
We use the other stuff. That's ghetto. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. So so that was one. And then, oh my God, I wonder if my cousin ever gonna hear this. I'm thinking as I think. She ain't gonna never listen. She probably don't even know what a podcast is.
You know what?
I'm
Damn,
just
I
gonna
hope
say.
she don't listen. At this point, please don't listen.
So her girlfriend made it. And I'm standing there talking, like everybody's, gotten their food, whatnot, da-da-da-da. I'm standing there talking, and I knew it was macaroni and cheese to get. I got my mamas in the house because we didn't put my mamas outside. Wink. We put everybody else's outside. Keep your mamas in the house. Well, my brother Miles actually didn't know that, and his ass took the macaroni and cheese outside.
Nope.
So he ate his food inside. We having a conversation, and we happen to just be standing by the trash can outside nearby. And he comes out the front door. And I said, hey, Miles, you done eating? He said, yeah, this macaroni and cheese is nasty. And balled the plate up like this. And just dropped it on top. I said,
For everybody to see.
oh my God. No, but the bad part is I was talking to the cousin who girlfriend made it.
Ooh.
She should have told her. That's
I said, oh.
They knew that macaroni wasn't right before they sat it out there.
Right.
What was your reaction? Did you laugh? Did you?
My mouth dropped and my head went back twice like, dude, you can't do this. And I can carry on a conversation with another cousin. But I told my mom and them later, I was just like, Mom, we got to do
Miles
better.
said what he said.
Miles, like, I mean, he attempted to try to fold the plate, but he really just dropped it on top and it was just exposed.
You gotta fold it up.
So the plate unfolded like that.
Yes, friend. So the proper etiquette.
What's the etiquette?
The
proper
etiquette is. Tay, go ahead, friend.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what London do. London takes the plate. If she don't want something, she take it and she turn the whole plate over and stuff it down in the garbage.
That's number one. You can do that. That's exhibit A.
Or then you fold it in half. And you push it down in there.
And perfect is, and honestly, that's my best answer. You might get your little collard green juice on your hand,
But that's all right.
but go wash. That's what the sink in the dust.
Look, I ain't
is
never
for.
heard nobody.
Yeah.
Okay, push that thing down in there. So that, guys. If you go through this and you taste somebody's food, don't just. It's rude. It's rude to leave it on top. It's rude to leave it on top. Just push it down, or as London do the London Fisher method. And turn it upside down, okay? Because it mixes in with everybody else's and we don't know.
We don't know who's it is.
Okay, now let me ask you this. If you know somebody made something, would you take it home just to make them feel bad because ain't nobody eating it?
No, I'm not if I don't want no extra food, I'm not about to make nobody feel good because they know it was nasty before they brought it. Number one. We knew the shit was nasty before you brought it over here. They know you should have tasted it.
Not everybody tastes their food, but that's my saying. Me and my friend Shanta, hey Shanta, we got a saying, if I don't like it, I ain't giving it to nobody else.
That's the truth.
I don't taste my food a lot, but I know that shit bang because I already know it bangs.
Right,
I already know I ain't missed an ingredient. That's it's gonna go.
But what if it's over salted?
I'm not gonna over salt it because it's the same every time. Like
what if it's under salted?
That's what the salt on the table for.
The only thing I'm gonna taste is them collard greens. Okay,
You gotta taste those.
I'm gonna make sure that little leaf tastes good, and I'm like, okay.
And it's tender. Make sure it's tender because some people like to serve you a hard batch of collard greens.
That's a no.
I don't like a hard batch at all.
I mean,
Let me tell you, is it rude because you threw the plate away? Because it was nasty, or is it rude because you wasted food and there's starving kids in Africa who wish they had that food?
It's starving kids everywhere. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got some under the bridge right here.
You were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can take that leftover and give it to people that need it. We could, but by the time you leave the house, it's just stuff everywhere when everybody leave. Like nobody's gonna eat it at my grandma's house.
You want to get that nasty ass food to somebody else? Let's force it.
You won't even eat it, so you're gonna give it to somebody else. So I don't know. It just depends on the situation. I'm not even gonna judge somebody for making it. Mm-hmm. It's the thing is you knew that shit was nasty and you decided that you want to bring it and let us try it out. Let somebody else be your guinea pig.
Well, I guess at the same time, Tay, they could say they never tasted it because you just said you don't taste your food.
But I've tasted it prior. Like
but
okay,
maybe
so
they think their food is good.
No, they know they missed the ingredient that time.
But they didn't taste it.
Do you get mad at the family who be like, "Well, let me tell you before y'all eat this, if they have to give you a warning before."
I ran out of something.
Before you dig your shit in that pan,
this shit gonna be
what
off.
do you do?
This shit gonna be off.
Do you stop your tracks right there and just pass, or you go ahead and put a little bit on the plate?
I pass on it because if you gotta give a disclaimer, you can't cook.
Or you fucked that shit up and you just wanted to bring it anyway to say you brought something.
It's like,
girl, leave that shit at home and bring a loaf of bread from the Piggly Wiggly on your way here.
Thank you.
Okay, we
gotta be the Piggly Wiggly.
Everybody like Hawaiian rolls.
Okay, or make some cheese toast. Shit.
Not cheese toast.
That's true.
Okay,
but somebody else gonna taste my food before I take it to wherever it's going, somebody gonna taste it. It might not be me. And it's good to let like T.Y. taste it so he can like, is it missing something?
Absolutely. Let your child taste it. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you that
kids
shit
are gonna be
nasty.
honest.
If you got
Let me
one.
tell you something
Very blunt.
about your honorary goddaughter.
Yes, that's my honorary goddaughter. Love her.
She ignorant. She ignorant. A few
Disrespectful.
years ago, I'm not gonna mention to the place or whatever because people might be listening. They may be upset. Okay, so a few years ago, she was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? Now, because I was away from Cleveland, I would always make a few things in the house for, you know what I'm saying, for myself. So I'm like, cool, I did that. So then I was like, I'm going to go to some family house. But before I go to some family house, I'm going to go to my boy house. So I went to my boy house. And his mama and them, they threw down. Pooh went over there. She tore that food up. Tore it up.
And she loved mac and cheese. It's her favorite homemade.
I mean, she told her,
Yes.
like, Daddy, can I have some more? Can I have some more? Right? I'm like, cool, bet. I'm like, yeah, you know what? And I ate over there, too, because I'm like, where we finna go? These folks can't cook.
Already
Right?
knew.
And I knew that. So I'm like, and then I'm kind of like feeding Pooh, like, here, you keep eating. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go over here hungry, it's going to be a problem.
Right.
Man, we went over there. They like, you want something to food? You want something to eat? I'm like, I just ate, but I get a little something. So, you know, you go over there, you just get a little bit. You don't want to be rude, so you just get a little bit of what. I know it ain't good, okay? London, you know how older folks go and grab your kid and they take them talking about what you want, baby. And they in there just making a plate. And then I'm sitting there with this stupid ass look on my face like, no, don't give her that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Satan filled this girl plate up. She started to eat this shit. She looked at me, she like, Daddy, this nasty. And I'm like,
She said it out loud.
yes.
What year was
Yes.
this?
Look, he trying to get you.
She is 11 now. She might have been like 5, 6.
Oh wow. Y'all was in Birmingham?
God damn it. Didn't I tell you not to say where we was at?
Oh, I was
ain't
saying
even
you
have
up for
to
the
say
Okie.
it.
I was saying you up for the
Agree
Okie
with it.
though.
You
So y'all, it was
could've
2006 in Birmingham. So if you listening, y'all put it together. If he came
knew
to your
it was
house,
coming.
he was talking
I knew
shit
it was
about your
coming.
plate. He want to come for me. I got y'all. Got it.
I can't believe you just did that
I
to
knew
me.
when he said, what
And it
year
ain't
was
getting,
it?
and it ain't getting deleted.
So rude. But my daughter rude, man. And she did that. I was so embarrassed. I told my mama, she laughed because she knew it was nasty. But even my mama knew. But you have to be very tactful or have some couth, what the old folks say,
My mom
about
look, that's her favorite
yourself.
word.
about yourself and how you express, or just be very tactful of how you load your plate up when you go into certain people's houses.
If it don't
Oh,
look
do
right,
y'all?
it don't look right. And if it don't look like how you would make it, it probably ain't gonna taste how you would make it. So guys, leave it there. This is just suggestions. And I want to just say, I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Shanta, because when we did a potluck last year in Notting Hill, okay, she was making chili. Friend said, her son DeMarcus said, it don't taste right, mama. So she left that damn chili at home and brought 3 bottles of wine instead. Shanta,
All right.
you are the MVP. Thank you.
Yes.
Guys,
That's
take
the
a
way to
page
do
from
it.
Shanta's book. Don't bring some shit when somebody in your house has told you don't taste right. Okay?
Right.
Stop at the Piggly Wiggly. Okay, don't stop there. Please
It's
go to
the
Total
Piggly
Wine.
Wiggly.
Go to
I
Total
cannot.
Wine and get you
Yeah,
two bottles and
Total
say, friend,
Not the Piggly
I tasted
Wiggly.
it. I didn't like it. It wasn't up to my perfection. So I just wanted to bring something. I brought some wine. Friend, thank you. Hey, thank you for bringing something. And thank you for being honest and not fucking giving us all food poison. Okay? Or whatever ingredient that
Family
you fucking
members,
left. Thank you.
take that advice, family members. Y'all can do that too. Y'all don't have to be going to somebody else's house. If y'all meeting at grandma's house and you know that damn macaroni cheese dry as hell and you made it with that sliced cheese, just don't take it. Just stop at the store and grab a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. Somebody gonna eat that shit.
Not the hot Cheetos.
The kids at least
Takis.
gonna play with it. Yeah, they're gonna play
My
with it.
kid is definitely gonna eat the hot Cheetos.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question about this since we're still on food. Okay, Ashley, I'm gonna hit you with this one: dressing versus stuffing. And
What's
I
it
think this is it:
called?
dressing versus stuffing.
It's called dressing.
Oh, really?
Don't say it's all smug. It ain't called
It's
dressing.
called dressing.
Tyler, wait, what do you call
I
it?
grew up calling it stuffing.
Really?
Well,
He's from
that's 'cause of where
Cleveland
you grew
also.
up.
Okay.
It's definitely dressing. We have
dressing.
this debate in my household
Oh
every
my
year.
God.
London said it's dressing. I said it's dressing. My
It's
mama
dressing.
said it's dressing.
Y'all don't know no better.
Actually, I knew we was gonna be here.
See,
boo-boo.
we dressing.
It's dressing. Rodney, what is it?
What's the difference?
Oh, it's definitely dressing, but I actually thought, so I knew if Kaylee was here, I knew she was going to say stuffing, but I thought Ashley's coming from her great-great-grandma, Barbara Jean. I figured it was going to be stuffing with oysters in it.
When it comes to Thanksgiving, I am true
Bougie.
Black person. So I am Southern as they come when it comes to Thanksgiving. So
have you been
North
there
Carolina,
for that?
Texas, huh?
Have y'all been there?
You've been on that side of the
during Thanksgiving or
the family.
Christmas?
Yeah, that's where we spend those holidays. I spend them with my daddy's family. So we in the hood when it comes to Thanksgiving. So we true Southern when it comes to Thanksgiving holiday. When it comes to food, no, Barbara Jean is my mama's family. So that's
that's the maternal
that's my maternal family. But when it come to when I was talking about going 17 kids, that's my daddy's family. So that's true Thanksgiving there.
Have you been to your mom's for Thanksgiving?
Yes, we've been to my mom's for Thanksgiving too. And yes, that is so my family, we have the Cosby
that
kids.
cold switch. Have you seen that cold switch?
Okay.
I did cold switch, didn't I? We have we got, and it's funny because we laugh about it in my house. We got the Cosby kids. So we have the Cosby family and then we got Good Times. So my daddy's family was good times. You got a whole lot of love there. That's that real. You go there, you get what that's love. My mama's family was Cosby. So we got the money, the affluence, all of that is my mama's side. So I got both.
What are they making on your mama's side?
On my mom's side, once my mom.
Is it stuffing with oysters? That's what it boils down to.
Not with oysters, but yes, I believe my Nana did call it stuffing.
What is
the difference?
There's not really a difference. It's the same thing. It's just kind of all in what you call it.
No,
they were kind of made the same. My Nana's side, it wasn't as seasoned.
They made it with stovetop.
You get your ass beat.
And broke up with the loaf of bread from the Piggly Wiggly.
But it's funny because my mom, like Thanksgiving now, when my mom and her sister and everybody get together, like we good. But when like the great grandparents were alive, it was more of a kind of, I don't like that, but now that it's just the grandparents and my mom can cook. Her sister can cook. Their brother, he be throwing down. So like when we get together with them now, it's good. But before, when it was left to Nana and my great granny, and we ain't like that.
But y'all still ate it, huh?
That was all that was there. So we come from the, what's there to eat is what you got to eat.
Is what's in front of you. I get it. I'm going to say this, in my opinion, and I'm going to let y'all piggyback off this because I want to hear. In my opinion, this is my difference. Stuffing. Stuffing. Like now at the Whole Foods, they're selling the broken up bread for you. Like they break up loaf of bread and they mix it in with the stovetop and they call that stuffing and they season it with some sage and some other shit.
It stuffs the
and
turkey.
they just stir it and it looks disgusting if you ask me. That loaf of bread from the Piggly Wiggly or John's Supermarket, one or the other.
John's. Let's go with John's today.
Okay. And then when we come to dressing, what Rodney makes and my family makes, okay, we're going to be out here all day because we're going to do that shit right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that cast iron skillet, okay? I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to put a little butter in that to get it ready, okay? And I'm going to make that loaf of cornbread from there. And when it's done and cooled off, I'm going to break it down. Okay, I'm gonna break it down with my fingers. Wash your hands, people. Wash your hands. Okay, all right. I'm gonna break it down with my hand. So if you want to go the easy route, you can use the chicken broth. I like to make mine. I put chicken breasts inside of the crock pot overnight and just let it create its own juices. I go ahead and put my sage in there and everything else that you wanted to flavor up with. Okay, then you got some celery, some onion, whatever. T.Y. likes to put fucking carrots in his shit. That's some up north shit. I don't do that shit. We do not do no fucking carrots in dressing. That shit belong in stuffing. Sorry, T.Y., but you won't be getting in on this one. And then we're gonna bake it. You got to make sure that when you do all your mixture, then it's not too soupy. Because if it's too soupy, your dressing gonna come out like dressing pudding.
It's not
It's
gonna
not gonna
firm
come out
up.
right. It's not gonna
Exactly.
firm. So, but you don't want it to be too dry because I got a cousin to make it dry. Okay, and we don't like hers. Okay, and if you even want to spice it up a little bit, I've had family put chicken gizzards in there.
Yeah.
You know, a little piece of chicken gizzard, but I like just the shredded chicken. Keep it plain and simple with the celery and onions. All that good shit. Poultry season. Don't forget that, y'all. Don't forget it. Don't dry it out. Don't make it too soupy. We bake that thing. But you got to remember, everything that you mix together is technically already done. That's the key. You just have to make it what? Firm. Okay? And I'm leaving out some other ingredients. But, y'all, that's the difference to me. Okay? I'm not eating no stuffing. Don't make no
I'm
stove
gonna
top
have to go
shit
with
to
you,
me.
friend. Good job.
Okay.
Let me
Thank
tell you
you.
something.
Thank you, Tay.
There's
No,
no
see
difference
why we don't want to hear that Northern shit. Ashley, go ahead and take it back to the South.
It was you asking me if I ate stuffing with oysters for me. I'm sorry.
I was trying to figure out where the oysters came in at.
Y'all, you ain't never heard that?
Okay, so I'm gonna say
thank you.
something,
I
and
don't
I
eat
hope
stuffing,
she.
so.
God, I love
That
her
part.
neighbor. I love you, neighbor, and I hope she never listens to this. But I told y'all that my neighbor is having a Friendsgiving,
Yeah.
and she invited me. But I told her I was going to be so busy with you guys and try to do some editing and blah 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 after this. And she said she was going to make. I said, "Oh, are you making dressing?" She's like, dressing or stuffing. I said, "Oh, well, what's the difference?" I already knew, but I just said what is different. And this is no offense if you ever watch this episode, girl. I love you. You know I do. But I said actually. Well, she said, yeah, we put oysters in our stuffing and such and such. Okay, I said, well, if you do make that one, bring it over and let me just try it.
You are in DC though.
Yes.
She's from Tennessee, Alabama. She's Southern. We Southern.
Oh, I thought I was about
She
to say
may have,
because
she may have
you in
adopted that because
Maryland.
she in DC. Yeah.
So
They put
I
seafood
said,
and everything.
I said I would try it just because I wanted to see. I was like, okay, that's different. But
Right.
yes, it's a dressing always. So Tay, you agree the dressing to make?
Yes, dressing.
Dressing.
Not
It's the
stuffing.
same.
You can have stuffing whenever you have it, but not at Thanksgiving.
See why it can't be the same. You just saw the difference.
Not the
You
same.
use cornbread versus loaf of bread.
That's what
broken up.
that's what the stores do. What the hell you think cornbread is? It's broken up bread.
Yes, but it's not like a loaf.
It's cornmeal. There's a difference. There's a
Exactly.
complete difference in flour and it.
I-
Boy, get off this line.
I think-
You're about to
I
make me
think-
mad.
Hold on. First of all, friends and listeners to the podcast, Rodney Harris Jr., also known as Motherfucker Jones, he don't cook nothing. He buy everything. So don't listen to him and his recipe. He probably know the process of cooking. All right. He could probably boil some hot dogs. But let me tell you something. Rodney Jones.
I
You
want
know
y'all to
what?
see
Since you-
Rodney's face. Rodney is about to cuss
Right.
him out.
You need to do a cooking show on this dressing. Since you claiming that it ain't no difference, I need to see this with my own too. Please.
Let me say something, Tyler Stefan.
He actually did make dressing for his grandma's Thanksgiving last year.
Thank you.
I did. Who did?
No, Rodney.
No, you didn't.
No. That was Tyler Harvey, but I did make it for I did make it.
You made dressing for something.
Christmas. Yes, friend.
Christmas. Okay.
Go
I
ahead,
get
go
my
ahead, Tay.
ingredients.
Okay. I think that TY just switches the name. Like, he goes by the name. I don't think he goes by the ingredients of stuffing and dressing. I think he just calls it stuffing because of where he's from. And down south, we call it dressing. So is that correct, honey?
No.
Oh,
If it's
okay,
in-
well then, whatever you got to say is wrong. Period. Let's move on.
Thank you.
Let me get my eye turner.
Come on.
Okay, so because
Cheers.
we had this conversation before, you said that if there is a chicken, turkey, or duck involved, it is stuffing. That's what you said.
Who said that?
You did.
I did not. Because first of
when
all,
I was
I don't
growing up,
name a duck
there would-
or a turkey.
there
I
would
name
be-
dressing in my chicken in my dressing. Okay.
When I was growing up, there would be a chicken, turkey, or duck in the center of an aluminum pan with stuffing in and around it. So you mean to tell me the stuffing is only inside the turkey, chicken, or duck, but it's dressing around it? No, it's all the same, right? And
No, because we don't put our dressing in. No.
We don't put
You
it
don't?
inside the turkey and put it in the
Absolutely
middle
not.
of
We
the table
bake it-
and put
no.
it around. We're going to put it in a pan.
Okay.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
pour all our ingredients into that
No,
pan.
no. We don't do that. That shit is nasty. Okay. And you bring that shit to my household. Don't bring it to my damn table. That is disgusting. And how dare you do some shit like that? We don't do that. Now, what we might do, Tay, tell them, and Ashley, what we might do is use the drippings from the turkey and use that as a part of the seasoning in our bread that we're going to, mix up. But how dare you say that we're going to stuff our turkey with our dressing that we worked all day and all night to get to perfection? Because you can fuck up some dressing real quick.
You can.
You can.
It is a delicate process.
Do that though?
And I think
What?
that's where I kind of agree with both Tay and TY. I guess mine in my head was a combination of what both of them said. When Tay told him she thought he was calling it stuffing because it was the same thing as dressing, but because of it being stuffed in the whatchamacallit. That's how I always took it. I thought they were two of the exact same things, same ingredients. And you take it, if you stuff in the turkey, you can call it stuffing, but we call it dressing.
We don't stuff our turkey.
We
We don't
don't.
stuff our turkey with no damn stove top.
Don't people do that though?
They do.
Some people,
Yes.
people do, but we
People
don't.
stuff it.
And what we gonna do is inject that turkey with that seasoning.
That is
That's
the
what we
truth.
gonna do.
Is that
We
that
gonna-
Tony
we gonna-
Zatarain's Cajun season?
Yeah,
Boom.
we're gonna
Yeah,
bake
Tony's
that turkey.
good.
We're gonna rub that turkey down and we're gonna season the hell out of it. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, let me ask y'all this quick question. We're gonna say it real quick. You like it baked, or I guess you could say roasted or fried? Me, preferably. I had a fried from Papa Do's.
What we talking about?
Turkey.
Turkey?
I had a fry from Papa Do's last year, and I did not like it. I thought they over fried the hell out of it. So right now, I'm gonna lean back over to roasted. Javi?
What kind does Popeyes does?
That's roasted. It's not fried.
Yeah. Okay, roasted.
It's Cajun roasted. Ashley?
Either smoked or fried. It depends on who's making it. Because I got
Okay.
an uncle that'll fry the hell out of one, and then got
it ain't
another one
fried.
that'll smoke the hell out of it.
Okay. TY?
Fry my shit. I don't like my turkey baked to be too dry. And roasted it, you gotta know what you're doing to roast one. So just go
Everybody
ahead
can
and drop that shit in some hot oil. You know what I'm
Peanut.
saying? Let's get it popping.
Tay?
Peanut oil be popping. Or some
Deep
Crisco
fried, baby.
lard.
Deep fried. We're gonna deep fry that turkey outside. Okay.
Outside, in the garage.
It got to be outside.
We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be
hope
in the
it's
middle of the
outside.
driveway because we ain't gonna go in our garage. We're gonna be in the middle
You're
of the
probably
driveway.
right. You go in that garage, you might just set something on fire.
Catch it on fire.
Okay, we
Yeah.
won't be like your cousin who drove her car through her own living room, but we ain't gonna
Oh,
talk about
Jesus.
that.
Wait a minute.
It's pictures. I think it's pictures on the internet. I think that car's still there to this day.
Sitting right in her living room, sitting right in her den. She backed the hell out of that car.
Oh,
Y'all
sure.
crazy. Y'all ain't shit.
I think I sent the picture to Javi. I said to Javi, did you see it?
Y'all so
I did.
disrespectful.
Friend, she backed her car in her own den. Child,
She ain't back it in. She drove it in head first.
Ooh.
Oh, so honey, you wanna gang up on me?
What's that got to do with you? You ain't even do that.
Hey, look. Don't make me bring up Birmingham again.
Okay, no, we ain't gonna do that. Ooh, because she gonna draw names. She gonna draw names if she bring it up. Ooh, we might need
I
to do
ain't
that.
dropping.
Okay, so okay, that's funny. All right, this is for Ashley. Ashley, sweet potato versus pumpkin pie.
Sweet potato.
Why is your look of disgust like you so offended at pumpkin pie?
Because black people don't eat pumpkin pie. Who does that?
I do. I fucking love pumpkin.
No.
Ooh, you might be the first one I know.
Where y'all trying y'all pumpkin at? Because my
Don't
I
nobody
ain't
pumpkin
never
eat
had no pumpkin
pumpkin.
pie. You get your ass beat. You bring a pumpkin pie
Yeah.
through my front door to
Sweet
any of
potato
my
only.
Thanksgiving parties.
No. Well, Rodney, you have a lot of other friends.
Yeah, who made your pumpkin pie?
I guess I got a lot of white friends.
You do. You do, friend.
And nothing's wrong
And
with
there's
that.
nothing wrong with that. So that, I think that is your exposure to pumpkin pie, and that's okay.
Right. With the cat hair in the
black
middle.
pe- You know that's right. Black.
That
don't eat pumpkin pie.
That
You
is
will
so
get
offensive.
you will die
should
if you
not-
come up in
you
there
are-
with pumpkin pie.
I'm taking that out. That is so offensive to people. You better
Don't you
not
take that out.
I'm taking it.
You
You
can't
can't
take it
say
out.
that.
You can't
I
take
am
it out. They gotta get the context.
Honey, say no offense and mean it.
With all due offense.
These are jokes, guys. They're jokes. If you take
Y'all
offense
gonna be
to
like
These
just
are
jokes,
like
straight
Dave. Y'all
jokes.
gonna be just like Dave
Please don't be
Chappelle.
offended.
they're
Please don't be
jokes.
offended by what I said, because I'm sure y'all be with y'all people talking about
No.
you don't want no whole damn yam pie,
Right.
whatever y'all be saying about us.
Oh
Yes, I do.
my god.
When I finish my sweet potato pie, I leave a whole yam in the middle of it just for decoration.
Okay, so really, where I got the best pumpkin pies from Publix. Publix can bake any damn thing these days. Okay, I like their cookie cake. I like their carrot cake. I like their damn. I
The
like the
strawberry cake
cupcakes.
be hitting too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their chocolate covered strawberries. I think Tay brought some of those for Ty's birthday when we did it. I think that was that, or it was something. Anyway, Publix can bake. Let's just say that. I love their
They
pumpkin pie.
can. I approve.
Hold on, okay.
Publix.
So I did. Maybe I offended some of y'all, but let me tell you something about this. I do fuck up a pumpkin roll from Publix.
Oh yeah.
What is
that's
that?
good.
A pumpkin roll, like I don't know, hell, but they roll it with like just cream cheese in the middle of it. It's so good. Like if it's some pumpkin, I'm gonna eat it's a pumpkin roll. But don't you bring no damn pumpkin pie to my damn Thanksgiving
Those fighting
party,
words.
please. I will call SWAT on your ass.
Not swat.
Ain't no pumpkin
Okay, Tay, I already know you a sweet potato because Tay got a recipe that will knock your ass. I make you want to slap your mama. And
Okay.
literally,
Your ass
okay,
out.
literally, okay. And let me tell you, Mama Vicky DeLeon, I want the damn recipe. I know you said it stays in the family, but I want
She don't have a
it.
recipe, Rodney.
What do you
She
mean?
just do it. She do it from memory. She don't have that shit written down nowhere.
So how did
She
Tay
don't-
do it? Because I know Tay ain't no memory type of girl. You ain't seen that
It
type
was
of chick.
oratory. It was oratory. She just told her what to do on the phone, and she did that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. She told me what to do, but I
She tried to write it
made
down.
notes and I have the recipe.
But can I get the recipe?
She gonna die if she give you that recipe.
Mama Vicky loved me. She called me her third son, one of the sons. I don't know how many she got, but yes, I'm one of them. Little Tay counting over here. I see her counting in her head because she forgot too. I see Tay like, wait,
Okay,
one,
take a
two,
shot.
three. Yes. And that's my second mama. So I feel like I'm in the family and I deserve that recipe.
You know what? I'm gonna tell her to watch this episode and then she'll decide if she's gonna let you have it.
Didn't last year you gave me a pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I took it to my mama. My mama want that shit so bad. She really do want it. So I ain't gonna lie. If you give it to me, I'm gonna give it to my mama because she really wants that recipe. She
You
really
know what?
does.
We'll ship one to you. What we're gonna do? We'll go to Publix and get a patty pie, and then put it in a different box and send it to you.
Hold the mold, please. Hold the mold.
Oh, don't do it! Don't you do it, man?
Let
We
me
need
tell
to
you what.
freeze
But let
it.
me tell you what my neighbor can make though. For real though. I mean, I never had her stuffing, which I want to try the oyster stuffing. But she baked me some pumpkin muffins with chocolate chips in it. It was so good. I mean, so fluffy, warm. Oh my god, it was so good. And Javi knows because she's the cutest for one. We were here when Javi and his friends were visiting. Everybody was hanging out, and they were watching what game was that? The Braves, the night the Braves won, Javi, or something like that. Wait, what game was that?
Yeah.
Was it a Braves game? Yes. And I texted her. I was like, hey, because our walls are kind of thin here, and I was like, hey, da 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 da. We're loud. I was like, me and another person are watching Love is Blind, After Blind, blah, 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 in my bedroom. And then I got people yelling in the living room. She's like, oh, no. She's like, it's fine. We're watching too. She said, you know what? I'm going to bake you guys some muffins.
That was so nice of her.
So nice. Drop them off at the door. Text, hot muffins at your door waiting.
Oh, that was so sweet.
That is.
Yeah,
I
it really
mean,
was.
You don't find neighbors like that
She's very
anymore.
sweet.
and we
Not at
both
all.
say it's just because we got Southern hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
what's
is.
up.
You don't find it too often in DC. I'll be ready to slap a bitch every 30 seconds I'm walking. But, you know, they rude. Oof.
So you fit right in.
I'm not rude. I'm very
Shit,
polite.
me.
Anywho. Okay, Ashley. Because I'm not going to entertain TY. Ashley. Chitterlings. Or chitlins, as we call them. You shaking your head like no. I mean, can we get a speech?
I don't eat chitlins.
Which side of the
I don't-
family?
Have you
lady?
ever?
I don't eat.
Have you
I have
ever?
never eaten chitlins. I grew up in a home where we did not eat pork. So
All right.
yeah, no oink for me.
Not on.
But going back to that family in North Carolina, chitlins were a thing. I've just never had them, never desired eating pork intestines. I understand the history behind it.
She said so proper. Pork intestine.
That was the
I
nice way.
understand the
Tay,
history
what you
behind it.
call it?
Yeah.
Well, from what I saw on Facebook yesterday, it was booty noodles.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Booty noodles.
Somebody said that?
That's what they are.
It was a post.
Booty noodles.
Yep. We don't want the booty noodles over here. We don't like that. Nope.
Speaking of being offended, yes, it is cultural. However, growing up, I've never eaten a chitlin only because I was in the house while they was cooking them. There's no amount of vinegar that you could pour in that damn pot to make me want to eat that shit.
What?
If I took a shit on a plate and you washed
Okay,
it,
don't nobody want to.
no, damn, no, this
Imagine
real.
you. Don't
This
nobody want to
real.
imagine your ass. I already got to go to the bathroom behind you.
If I took a shit on the plate and I washed that plate, would you still eat off that plate?
Not after you, honey. I'm sorry. I can't eat after. I can't
Okay,
eat
well, I don't care who it is. Would you do it? No, you would not do it. So it's the same concept behind chitlins.
Okay.
And Javi, you was about to ask a question. You seem to be a little lost here. Do you really want to know?
What's a chitlin?
Oh shit!
Pork
Somebody tell him.
intestines. So they're literally pork intestines.
I'm gonna tell you, if he hasn't had it, he would eat it, and I'm gonna tell you why he would eat it, because they eat cow tongue and all that shit like that.
Yeah,
so,
they eat tripe
and head. But you know what, Javi? I think if I'm correct, now when I was deployed to Puerto Rico, I want to say y'all do now. Y'all stuff it. You stuff the fucking chitlin with and make it to like a sausage, like a casing. Y'all do eat that shit, and that shit was nasty.
I don't, but yes,
you ate it,
people
Ronnie?
do.
But y'all
I tried
do
it.
it too.
That's so damn. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Don't bring it back.
So
I don't eat that kind of stuff.
Do you
but
know
yes.
the history behind it for y'all?
Basically, what people told me, well, I guess I asked my mom, I was like, why do we eat all this, whatever? And she was like, because when you're poor, you take advantage of every little thing you can, you can when you kill a pig or whatever.
Any
So,
animal.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it's similar to, I guess, the reason why we eat it too. Ours stemmed from obviously slavery, and we got the worst parts of the pig that were left over after making everything for the big house, and the intestines were a part of that. So we took them, made them into a delicatessen, I guess you can call it now.
So many people eat them in so many different ways, and that's the funny part, actually.
And it extends to generation after generation. Now,
Gets passed
let
down.
me just say this. I grew up where they cook chitterlings. I have had chitterlings, haven't had them in forever. Will not cook them in my household. London will look at me crazy if I did that. But, so it's something that I won't be extending because it's not healthy, no matter how good they may taste with hot sauce. But it's not healthy. So
Or ketchup.
I ain't never
You
had it.
nasty, Rodney.
But as you grow older, you think about the things that you put into your body, and you're like, dang, like I really ate that, or what is it doing to you? And people are getting diabetes or clogged arteries from eating all that bad stuff. So you don't want to take it. If you can break it,
break that cycle.
break it. Don't move it forward. So that's one thing that we won't be cooking those here.
I absolutely agree with that, Tay. For me, as I grew up eating chitlins, we didn't call them chitterlings, we call them chitlins. I grew up eating those things and loved them with some ketchup, and I thought they were beautiful. And you're right, T.Y., they do stink. Oh my God. It don't matter how much vinegar, and if you clean them outside, I mean, ooh, they stink.
It don't matter. Still booty noodles.
Yeah, it stinks. But I grew up eating those, and when I moved from Monroe and I left, my mom, first of all, my mom, she don't cook shit like that, and never could, even if she tried. So I didn't have them. I will only get them if we came back for like a family reunion or some kind of mini family function, whatever. But then it got to a point where most people stopped making them, thank God. But they still would a little bit. And I think the last time was like 2 or 3 years ago, I went and my aunt was like, oh, I made some chitlins, Pooh. Do you want some? And I was like, I don't eat those anymore. Really? No, you got to taste it. So I stuck one fork because she was not going Auntie Betty Jane was not going to let it go if I didn't try. I literally stuck a fork and grabbed one. That's it. I said, Auntie, I really don't eat these, but I want to taste it. And they salty as hell for one. Girl, she ain't gonna
Did it come out that red
She
bucket?
yeah, it's the red, but she don't know how to work. And she got it from Piggly
You still
Wiggly.
sell
So
the
there you
red
go.
bucket.
Okay, Piggly Wiggly.
You know
but
they
she
sell the
don't.
ones already clean too, but you still
Yeah,
have
but
to
you
clean
still need to
them.
clean
What?
them.
You don't trust
Yeah,
that
ew.
shit.
Yeah, you still have to clean them again.
So yeah, you know, so it's been years and years. But I agree with that on both of y'all, or Ashley and Tay, or Tay and Ashley. Breaking those generational things that kind of really just hurt us health wise. You know, I remember my grandma used to fucking cook fried chicken in lard. You know, lard is absolutely disgusting. You let lard get cold and see what it does. Well, it does the same shit in your body. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it literally, you let lard get room temperature and you see how thick and white it is. Well, it's doing that in your intestines. And you wonder why you got this and this and this and this going on. The best thing we can do now is reverse. We do our best as we can do now. But the thing is, we get to raise and upbring children who, like you said, like London, she wouldn't eat it if she saw it in front of her. But honestly, she's so blessed not to have to eat it. Honestly,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, yeah, because that's not something that you want to put in your body, truthfully. But yeah, it was a part of my lifetime. It was a part of my, I guess, upbringing. And when we didn't have money, like Ashley said, it all resulted back into that. But I'm happy to say that I think all of us on this screen are blessed enough where we don't have to eat it again unless you truly chose to eat it again.
Right,
So,
right.
Not a
and for
necessity.
Rodney, it's a no for me. It's a hard no.
Well, my wife the other day, she made some smothered giraffe ankles.
You know what?
Them shits was hitting.
What is that?
You know
Damn
what?
shit.
I-
Smothered
first of
giraffe
all-
ankles.
It's not real
She went
hobby.
down-
That's what it is.
No, she went down to the zoo. You know, they be giving away some of that meat. She got them giraffe ankles. She smothered them hoes, got some mashed potatoes with it. Her and Pooh was tearing it up.
We're not entertaining you. So you know what you're gonna
First
do?
of all,
Go ahead, Tay.
I did not. I didn't even cook that day. I barely even cooked last week. He was doing most of the cooking last week. And he told us, come get the giraffe ankles. And I had just had sushi, so I wasn't hungry. Come get the giraffe ankles. And I went in there, and it was something in there smothered. And
She didn't know what it was.
smothered with gravy and mashed potatoes. And it looked so good, but I couldn't eat the giraffe ankles.
Wait, what's is it actual giraffe ankles?
It is not.
Oh,
It said
God,
that.
no,
No.
Figure
No.
speech.
Hold on, y'all eat
assuming.
oxtails. I never
I
ate an
don't,
oxtail.
because I
I
don't
eat
want
oxtails.
booty. I don't like eating. No, I'm not interested in that.
I love me a good oxtail.
Baby, I love me a good oxtail too.
Tay, you know where we get them from when we back in Atlanta? Where we go?
We go to Chef Rob's.
Chef Rob's gonna get you
Where
right.
is Chef Rob?
Done with it.
Roswell
Okay.
Road.
Roswell
Roswell
Road.
Road.
I keep
Is it
hearing about
Roswell?
him. I be driving all the way out to Campbellton.
You
Nat,
crazy.
to get my my plates.
Oh, National
Yeah.
Highway. Where the
Yeah,
strippers
all the
and
way out to
poppers
Old
be
Nat.
at?
Hell yeah. Old Nat got the best
the
food. I be out
strippers.
there at Big Daddy's.
They got the best food and the best hookers too.
Yeah,
Standing out there with a thumb up. Don't pick one up, Ashley.
I'm not interested.
Streetwalkers.
Not interested.
So Ty, let me ask you this. Hit us with some people we despise. How should our friends out here in this universe, how should we deal with people we despise at Thanksgiving? Because everybody got them in our family.
This is a real life
It's
subject right
it's a
here.
risky question too.
It is like, okay, so most of y'all, before y'all go to y'all family house, there's that one person you call to say, who all coming over there? You know what I'm saying? So who all coming over there? And once you get that list of the possible suspects, that's when you make your determination of when you come in. Now, the person that you ask who all coming over there is going to beg you to come anyway, knowing that y'all got this family beef going on, or it may not even be family. It may be one of your family members got a significant other, or maybe somebody that they deal with that they bring over there that you just don't like. How are you supposed to sit at the table across from this fool that you don't like and enjoy your damn meal?
I ain't sitting at the table.
Wait, do y'all
I
Sitting in the
don't-
living room.
Do y'all sit at the table? Because it's never enough
No,
Depends
room.
on who.
it's
It
too
depends on
many of
who
us to
house you
sit at
go
the
to.
table.
Same
It ain't
here.
enough tables for my family, period. I got a big family. It would never be enough tables for us.
Now, do you really want your meal to be that awkward because you trying to avoid somebody you just can't stand this person?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Yeah.
like
Or do you address it? Do you address the beef in the room with everybody, or you pull that one person outside and say, "Let me holler at you"?
Oh no, it ain't that quick because I'm gonna see you for 2 minutes. I'm gonna be here real quick. I'm coming to eat, say hello, hello, hi. I'm gonna do all that. And then I'm moving on. Okay. And then I'm moving on. I'm
okay.
gonna get my to-go play and I'm gone within 3 hours. I got enough beer in the car that's gonna last me through this thing. And I'm gonna eat my plate after I say, because I always say the blessing for the family. And I'm
Okay,
gonna eat my plate,
Bishop.
but I'm gonna eat my plate outside. I always eat outside on the porch because there'd be too many people in these little houses in the country. No, child, no.
Yeah.
So I go outside, and it be hot. They hot. They
It
still
do
use
get
like
hot.
kerosene heaters from where
Oh,
I'm
Yeah, they
from,
be
and it's
hot.
gonna burn my damn eyebrows off. Okay.
It be hot at my grandma's house. We
Oh
we go over to
shit!
the other house. She
It's the
got three
it's get
houses on her
okay.
property. We be spreading out.
It's Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'd rather eat outside in damn 45-degree weather than sit up here in 85-degree heat.
I agree. Nobody likes to sweat while they're eating, but the question is, like, are you going to address this person? Or are you just
No,
gonna let that? You just letting that shit slide? Like, I don't like you. I don't, dude. I don't really like you.
but
Chick, I don't
why?
really like you. Like,
I feel like it
Why?
depends on the situation. Like, is that the time and the place to address it? You
Nope.
know?
I think we should just avoid each other.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you still can be cordial with
I'm
someone
a.
and participate in the events, and then you be on your way. But if it's something that needs to be handled, handle it before, so it's not awkward. Or
I'm supposed to avoid you when I need you to pass the peas.
See why nobody sit down at a table like that? I think you're thinking of
okay,
like imaginary fucking Brady Bunch shit. Who sits at a table with everybody unless you got 8 fucking family members? We don't have enough. So we say our grace, you fix your
When
plate and you spread apart.
when my father was alive and we had Thanksgiving, we would have tables
Oh, all
well,
right
yeah,
then.
throughout the kitchen,
yeah, we did
and
have
we would
tables throughout the kitchen.
and we would sit together and we would eat together. Some people had to sit on the couch. Some people would sit at the table, and we would have conversations, talking shit like that. And if it was somebody I didn't rock with, I would just sit there, get them the stank ass evil eye. You know what I'm saying? And then with alcohol is mixed,
Ooh.
you asking for an explosion. So it's gonna come to a head unless somebody's just gonna be like, "All right, I'm out. I'm
First of
leaving."
all,
I
it
don't know which
depends.
cousin he talking about.
Oh, you so shady.
No,
I think it depends because everybody's Thanksgiving situations are different. Like I said, my grandma had like 3 houses, and she has in one house she has 2 sides of the house. So if it's hot over here, we going to the other sides. Like you can really avoid people at my grandma's house. You can go over to the other house. You can go outside, and it's so many of us that we could never sit at one table together. And plus, the great grands, it's so many grandkids, and then our kids, we had even more.
Y'all got great
So we could
grands?
great grands, yeah, and I think she has like 2 great
so
great.
so it
Oh.
sounds like the consensus is that we just gonna avoid the people that we got beef with.
Like if
Ashley?
we, he just
I
Oh,
ain't know my
sorry.
family like that to have beef like that. So, and then the family
Um,
here,
That you know of.
I didn't.
everybody family don't have these.
I didn't know them
That's
like
what
that
I
to
want to
be
say
having.
about
We
my
only saw them
family
once a
either.
year.
To be honest,
okay, so
Say
is
say it, Harvey.
no, it says that's how I feel about my family. I don't think anyone has beef with each other. Honestly,
no, you're thinking about your immediate. He's going because, well, unless your Thanksgiving is always your immediate. Because mine is never just my immediate. If we're going down to
Somebody
Monroe,
bringing somebody else, right?
what?
Or it's a distant cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
showing up.
well, we always got beef in Mexico about some kind of land that the grandparents gave to somebody, and they want to take over. Yeah, that's beef right there. But I guess immediate, that's the people who we hang out and spend Christmas, Thanksgiving, all the big holidays with. I don't think there's beef, but yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Okay, so Ashley, you when you go to North Carolina, that's where it's like a lot of people, right? Y'all sit at the table. Is the table for all of you, or would you
No,
avoid
well,
somebody?
when my granny grand was alive, yeah, like the matriarch, a few of her kids, they'd all sit at the table, and then everybody else, it was kind of like, because there was so many of us, you just sat wherever you could.
And I'm guessing, I'm assuming, because I know what a bond you have with your sisters, y'all will go duck off somewhere and eat together.
Did.
And your parents would probably go with some
My
of their
daddy,
brothers and
my
sisters.
mom. I'm trying to think. What did my mom ever come? No, my mom would spend Thanksgiving with her family, so it'd be like me, my sisters, and my daddy up there with them. And my dad
So
was
that was the
mingling with
beef.
his
That
family.
was the beef right there. Mama ain't want to go to that shit because you were beefing with somebody over there.
It could have been.
So she just
It could have
avoided
been.
it.
You're right. It could have been. But yeah, we go with my daddy, and my dad be like, "I'm going home." So we pile in the truck with him and head back to North Carolina.
I honestly, I would love to have to sit down if everybody could, but I feel like it's just so much now that we don't even get the opportunity to do it. But I guess at the end of the day, honestly, for me, and y'all can say your final answer on this or your final thought, but for me personally, if I had beef with somebody, and there's people in my family that I absolutely do not like whatsoever. But they might know it, but they probably wouldn't, because I can tolerate you for the greater good. I will be the bigger person. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. And that's it. That's it. Okay. And I continue to move on with my life. Like, bitch, I'm about to see you for like maybe 2-3 hours, and then I'm back on to what the greatness that Rodney is doing. So why am I going to let you affect me and make me feel all awkward? No, just because I got to say hey.
I agree with you right now. No, but
Okay.
they might not get a hey, how you doing? They might
get a
when I come in the
hey.
house, hey y'all for everybody. Hey y'all, because I'm not about to roll up in your face like
Hello.
hey y'all.
You can't throw out no ambiguous ass "Hey y'all" when you walk in the
Yes,
house.
you can, because everybody
you
be
can.
in there. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
It's too many
That's
to
a
talk to
low down.
everybody. It's just like, hey,
Right.
y'all.
Hey, family.
You got to go to everybody individually.
Really?
No.
Because you don't walk up to your
It'll
grandma.
take me
when
about
your
an
grandma
hour.
Well, that's
hug
the only
kids.
person. I was about to say,
That's the
grandma's the only
only
person you
person.
got. You walk up to grandma, you speak to grandma. If grandma got a sister, you talk to your auntie. But everybody else, y'all get a hey y'all.
I'm trying to get my plate.
What you say? Hey, Javi?
No, I was just saying, like, it will take me about 30 minutes just to greet everyone individually. If
Food
that,
ain't
You
if
ain't in
I
no
have to
rush.
do that.
You ain't in no rush.
I
Yes,
am.
we are in a rush.
Literally.
I'm trying to be
To
number
that.
3 in line to get my plate.
Okay,
My
because if
2
you
plates. Because they ain't going to be no
number
food
one out
left.
the door.
okay, so Javi, what are some of your Thanksgiving traditions from like a Hispanic point of view? Because I know we've talked plenty of times, and you do things a little different. And then last year, because of the pandemic, it was so disrespectful. You weren't able to go home, and you actually spent Thanksgiving with me. And you spent Christmas with me, now that I think about it. Oh my God, but we'll use that for the Christmas episode.
Oh, Black Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry, Javi.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Javi.
Bitch, you made the dressing, so be sorry about that.
And you fucked it up.
We took the carrots out.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
That's
No, you
okay.
did. You don't touch my food.
Oh,
We gave it
Jesus.
to the Chester. So anyway, how they hit on that, friend?
So we do a little different. Obviously, we don't have, I guess, your chitlins, your
We don't
sweet
eat that.
potato pies, and whatever. What's our main dishes are, tamales. We have pozole. Sometimes we kill a pig. Sometimes we kill a goat. On rare occasions, we kill a sheep. And we make barbacoa, which is, I guess, barbecue in a way, but it's not barbecue as what you think it is. But I guess the main traditions, the difference in Thanksgiving is, like, for Thanksgiving in particular, we would go, like, when we're about to have dinner, we would go around the damn room and everyone have to say what they're thankful for, which I guess is it's a sweet little thing. So we would, say, I'm thankful for this, blah, 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 like everyone. It will take about 15, 20 minutes because we do have a big family. And then we'll eat. And after eating, that's when we start drinking and the party starts, until the next day. And then they leave for like 3 hours to sleep and they come back for the
Yeah, eat some more.
leftovers. And
Did
start
y'all
all over.
have soup?
No fucking soup, TY.
Tell him, Javi. It's
fucking
called
soup.
sopa. If he gonna say it,
Sopa.
say it
Sopa.
right.
Do you have sopa?
Actually, if you want to consider pozole, yeah, that is kind of of a soup. So yeah, I guess we did have
Clearly,
sopa.
somebody didn't learn enough from Queen of the South. But anyway, continue, Javi.
What kind of desserts should y'all be having? I don't want to hear
Um,
nothing about no flying. I know about flying, but
Tres
give me some.
leches.
You
Tres
know it.
leches cake. We had cheesecake. We have jellos, and then we have. I think that's about it. And then whatever people want to bring, but that's just that's the main
Store
ones we
brought
can bring.
things.
No,
Or the-
I think everyone makes it at home, but it's
Oh,
just
that's cool.
like yeah. So
Which one of your uncles make the anejo and bring it?
unfortunately, I don't have an uncle that does it. I wish. I really wish. But everyone just brings their 12-pack. Then
12.
the ladies, the tias, the aunties will bring their either Smirnoffs. A lot of the girls, of our women in our family, likes to take the shots. That's where I get. That's where I like to fuck it up with. So they bring the tequila. But yeah, it's a different
Nice.
level.
Okay, so you spent Thanksgiving with me last year, and you spent Thanksgiving with me. I know you saw a big difference. It was completely different. What did you think? Like, you kind of got a piece of what our life is like, Black culture.
It was. I mean, basically, there's about the same, I guess, environment. The food was different, which I expected it to be. Um, there's some things I want to say about Grandma Ruby, but I'm not going to go there.
Say it. Tell them.
She'll
Tell
never,
'em.
she don't even have a cell phone, so trust me, she'll never hear
Is
about
Grandma
it.
Ruby
She ain't
spicy?
yeah,
I love
she
her
off
to
the chain.
death.
Word on the
Grandma
street.
Ruby, I
Ooh.
think I said hey to her when she got there, and then as soon as she got there, she just sat on the living room watching her quote unquote movies. But yeah, she was mighty quiet for her to know everybody's tea at the end.
Grandma be acting like she watching her Lifetime movie. Grandma, you okay? You know I'm just watching my movie. We'll fix up. And my mama said when she got in that car and I took her home, chatty Cathy. She knew everything that we talked about and everything. So she was watching, but that right ear was in that kitchen the whole time. She
They
knew.
was listening.
Sipping that Corona.
No, natural light. Don't you? How dare you? She
And
drinks
Natty
natural
Ice.
light.
Javi, what food did you try that kind of blew your mind?
I don't really remember. I don't remember what they had. What you guys? I don't
We have
remember what you guys
greens. We had dressing. We had
I
a
always fuck dressing. I
turkey.
love dressing.
2 different turkeys. We had a ham. We had mac and cheese.
There's a dessert that
Sweet potato
your
souffle?
brother brought.
Oh, my brother. I think he brought banana pudding.
I fuck banana. Pudding.
Preferably, I didn't like it. No offense, Josh. But I do like Jennifer's banana pudding a lot better. But I love you, brother. I love you. But yeah, it was.
I guess you won't be having no banana pudding this year.
I ain't going home, so you're damn right.
He was gonna let his dog stick his paw in the middle of that shit.
Sticking that paw in there. Stick
He
your
be
paw
like,
in there.
nigga, he gonna be like, Roddy, you have this piece.
Made this one just for you.
What was your favorite thing, Javi, that you could say that you probably liked? Because I know y'all do like tamales and things, but what would you say your favorite thing is from a Black standpoint, Thanksgiving?
I guess we started playing some games, didn't we?
Oh, we played Uno, and we played, I love Uno, and we played something else.
We talking about Friendsgiving or Thanksgiving?
This is Thanksgiving. We play Thanksgiving. We always play games at my house. I guess it's like my tradition of what we do. For me, is we play games. It makes the time go by.
Yeah. I feel like that was a good little change for compared to my Thanksgiving. Just playing games because there's so many at my house. We had like
Food
like
wise,
13. We have like 30 men outside. We have like all the aunties in the kitchen and the dining room, and then we have all the kids in the living room. It's a lot. So we don't really interact. We only interact when we eat or if we're like dessert time, but that's about it. So I guess playing games, interacting with each other was a big difference that I actually kind of like.
food wise.
Oh, food wise? It's just, I mean, I love my food, but it's always a good thing to change it. I love. I'm not a big fan of turkey, but I did like that turkey from Popeyes.
Popeyes, that shit was banging around me.
Okay.
That was good as fuck.
I
That
thought
was
it was
good as
very
fuck.
good too. I mean,
And-
it is a go.
Mine is the rats. That shit was banging.
Okay, I was living in Atlanta and we got that one off Roswell Road, y'all. Don't listen. I didn't buy no turkey from the rat one. I wasn't even in DC yet.
It was an old rat ass hanging out the back of that turkey.
So Javi's tradition is for his family is they go around and say what they're thankful for. Mine is, I guess, we play card games and just kind of loosen up the environment and drink. And while my mom finished up cooking, Tay, what's the tradition that your family do? A quick one.
Well, we used to go around and say my immediate family with my mom and my siblings. We used to say what we were thankful for. So, and I haven't spent many Thanksgivings with the family for a while due to being out working at the time. So, I'm married now, so traditions are definitely changing.
Okay, Ty, what about you?
Okay, so
Past tradition.
know. I don't know if we ever had like a past tradition, but I just don't remember. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't remember, man. But right now, I know we doing a Thanksgiving episode, but my family, we don't really rock with Thanksgiving like that. We may call it something else or do something else, but we don't really have no traditions.
And
We
I
just sit down and eat.
I get it, and I because honestly, before Javi mentioned the games, I was going to be that person and say I don't really know. I have a Christmas tradition, but I can get to that when we get to that podcast. But I don't really think I did until he said games, and I'm like, we do that every year. So I mean, it's not saying what we're thankful for, but it's just something that we kind of kick in. Ashley, do y'all have a tradition that you might do?
No, not really. Holidays weren't really, really big in my household. Same thing that TY said. We just come together and eat. But my dad, when we do it with us, my dad would make us go around the table and tell what we're thankful for too on that day. And then I guess the tradition would be my dad always makes a speech, and not like a speech, but he gives us like background on why we're celebrating whatever holiday we're celebrating. So
beautiful.
I guess that could be our thing. He does that. So
Nice. I like to hear that. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll start a tradition. It won't be called Thanksgiving, it'll be called something else,
Right.
Hey, it's your family. I will be, I can't wait to see what the Fishers got playing down here because y'all always doing something a little different. So I can't wait to hear next year when I ask you the same question. What tradition did you start this year? All right. And so I guess we can go with Tay on this. Tay, tell us about a work potluck because y'all know this week, while y'all at work, everybody want to do a potluck. And Susan, Barbara, LaKendra, Dominique, and Chantel all want to bring something. Now, should it be brought from home or from the store? Tay, hit them.
Tell them.
Well, some people like to make things and take it. And me personally, I'm not eating it unless I know you just broke the seal. Because I don't trust everybody's cooking, especially in this day and time.
But you need to tell why.
Some people, don't wash their hands. They aren't sanitary. Some people have animals in the kitchen, cats on the counters, rats, ratatouille's making the meals, doing all that.
Yes.
Roaches in the kitchen.
Digging in their butts, sneezing all over the food.
Some people go to the restroom and they barely wash those hands.
Exactly.
Y'all know y'all got them. Y'all know y'all got them coworkers who y'all see every day who come to work with cat hair all over their sweater, or dog hair all over their sweater.
Oh my God.
Ashley, be quiet.
I'm gonna be quiet, Javi. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, so clearly they got a coworker. We ain't gonna mention where they work. But we're gonna keep that quiet.
We have a couple.
Multiple.
And they got the nerve to bring a fucking dish.
And do.
Okay. Anyways,
Shut up, Rodney.
I'm glad I'm working from home so I don't have to participate in a potluck.
Because there's a potluck, there's a dessert day, there's a food day, there's all kind of days this week. And you know what, Tay, I'm with you, girl. Thank God we work in this kitchen. So dessert day tomorrow gonna be a cookie that I get, okay, or something from down the street, or maybe I'll bake it my damn self. But you're right, people. I feel like right now, especially in the pandemic, guys, if you're listening to this podcast in the midst of a pandemic and y'all are actually having a potluck, the most respectful thing you could do is buy store-bought things. And I feel like your boss, if they don't tell you to do that, they're disrespectful because nobody should be sharing germs or doing anything at this point. Okay? We can barely be 6 feet near each other at this point. I know it's opening up, but I just don't feel like we're at that point where, we should be sharing dishes. Like, not like that, not from each other. No, I'm sorry. Buy the chicken from the Popeyes, not the one here in D.C., but get the one around. Oh, go to the churches down the street from your job, okay? Get the church's chicken. Tell them to hold the grease. Please hold the grease.
Hey, it's super greasy.
Super greasy. So tell them to hold the grease. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Go to the Publix and get your dessert. Something like that.
Yeah. You know what? The last potluck I participated in, I participated, but I bought something like some cookies or something that you could take the seal off. It hasn't been broken. But I did order DoorDash for my lunch.
On the day of your potluck? That's so disrespectful.
It's not, because I participated in the potluck. I brought something for my other coworkers if they wanted it. I just wasn't interested in eating that. So I did order myself something. Because you're not required to participate. Or if they, like my job, like to go around and take up money to buy, and one person go out and buy everything. Oh, here you go, $20 or whatever. Yeah, they do that.
I'm gonna need to see that receipt.
And like we chip in, like we would have like coffee every morning, little snacks every morning. That's because everybody put money in his cup every day. So those are things that we would do. And so when a potluck came, if I didn't feel like going to the store, I just give them the money or whatever. I participated. I just didn't eat that,
I learned a lesson, and this is a lesson I hope that maybe it will help you all guys understand why I don't, because I just don't anymore. If it's not store-bought, I won't do that shit, because I worked at Red Lobster. I used to be a server back in undergrad years in Red Lobster, Oxford, Alabama. I'm going to say the location, but I won't say the person. Not that she probably understand podcasts, but... Oh, that might have been a rude. Oops, sorry, girl.
Yeah.
But besides the point, we did a potluck there. For Mother's Day, you have to work all day. Okay, you're there at 9 o'clock to 9 p.m., and we brought things in. And this was my first time. I was like, okay, I didn't really bring anything, but I paid. I just gave money, like, Tay would do, get some pizza. Well, this one girl decided that she wanted to make chicken salad, and everybody was saying it was so fucking good, and it looked pretty good. And when I was eating, I said, okay, this is not bad. I said, hey, this is not bad. Like, what did you use? She's like, well, first I go get canned chicken breast from Walmart. I said, you do what? Okay, I let her finish her recipe, and when she turned her back, I dropped that shit in the trash. I'm not eating no
Hold on, did you fold it? Did you fold that plate?
I dropped that shit just like this and let it slide off, okay? I didn't even care if she saw that shit. Because you're not... First of all, you're going to feed me canned chicken breast? I'm sorry, guys. I might be a little bougie, but I'm not eating canned chicken breast. No, ma'am. No, sir.
A little.
Shut up, Javi. Not happening.
Upset. She didn't take the time to boil that chicken and shred that chicken. Mm-mm. She just bought canned chicken breast.
She made it sound so simple. Like, I just used canned chicken breast.
She said Publix.
Simple.
Would you feel better?
No. I don't eat, bro. I don't eat canned meats. I don't feel like
no
stuff should be
meat.
Like, no. Back in the day, Grandma used to give me Viennas. That was back in the day. Again, this is time changes. I don't eat that shit now. I don't buy no Vienna sausage up in this household.
Mm-hmm.
Not hell no. Mm-hmm. The cheapest things you're gonna see is some organic ramen noodles. Yes, I say organic because they're coming from the Whole Foods. Okay, they're made with organic noodle, wheat, all that shit. I read the ingredient. I ain't with that shit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just not.
Y'all. Let me tell y'all something. You get invited to potluck at work, you better go in there and eat, and you better not put up no fight.
You better do it.
You better eat whatever is on them damn plates.
Well, Ashley. I messaged Tiff, and she said she gonna bake you a beef stroganoff this week.
And I won't be partaking. Let me tell you something. I did not partake in the potlucks pre-panini press.
Be nice.
So I for damn sure am not partaking in.
How did she bring you a cheesecake?
In potlucks afterwards. I was the one that if we had the potlucks back in Huntsville, because they used to try and do potlucks all the time. We're going to do a potluck for so-and-so. We don't want a potluck. Nobody asked you for that. But okay. They do a potluck.
Oh, they would. I remember that.
And I'm the one loud and proud walking. Who made this? And they're like,
Oh.
so and so made it. I'm gonna skip over that. Who made this? So and so made it. Okay, all right. So I'm like, all right, I f with her. She's clean. All right, cool. I can eat this, but no, I'm not eating everybody's
Because
food. Y'all are nasty.
Ashley, Javi, y'all know the coworkers who go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands.
Exactly.
And you know the ones who got
got cat hair,
bird feathers, and cat hair.
The ones that refuse
And,
to put on masks during this Panda Express that we're in. Y'all walking around just breathing on each other. Like, and you thought you were gonna come up in here with some homemade cookies and I was about to eat that? Child, please. No, you and Tony the Tiger, your cat, can have a good day. I'm not doing it. No.
Not
Absolutely
Tony
not.
the Tiger.
No.
Friend,
they're
calm it
making-
down, friend. Calm
We
it
made
down.
some frosted flake Oreo balls. Absolutely not. I'm not interested. Thank you.
Mm.
Peanut butter cups. No, thank you.
I can't.
It's got kitty.
And you know it's coming, Ashley. You know it's coming.
The kitty let her give it
Yeah,
that crunch.
and I'm not eating it. Hell no. Thank you, but no thank you. Oh, thanks. That was so sweet. There's some extra cupcakes in there. I don't even like cupcakes, but you had cupcakes yesterday. Okay, well, girl, I'm full. Like, girl,
I'm about to say, Ashley, you don't like cupcakes.
not them
She
cupcakes.
didn't say anything to get out of eating
Anything,
her
okay?
coworker
No,
food.
thank you. I'm lactose intolerant. Well, these are vegan. Oh, well, I only eat meat. Like, I'm so now it's trying to eat, like, whatever it is, I'm not eating them. No.
Me and my friends, Mike. Me and
You
my
gotta
friends,
answer
Mike.
everything. I love that. I love that.
I'm about to hit in for her, okay? Because she off the chain right now. Off
We
the
not
chain.
participating in potlucks. That's
Oh my
period.
god! So that is so funny. That is hilarious. So, guys, switching over to something different. Make sure everybody's cups are full and runneth over. Okay.
We gotta re-up. Hold on.
Okay. So, guys, now that you have refilled your drinks, and everybody is ready, we are going to play a game, and it's called "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?" The Boozy Brunch and Tea Edition.
Oh.
Okay. So these are questions you'll be asked. And I hope you can get it right, because if you don't, you're going to be taking a nice sip of that drink. Yes, I'm looking at you, Tay, because your eyes look like they've been closed half this podcast. So I'm looking at you.
Hey, I've been active. I've been very active.
Okay, so make sure your
How
cups
can
is
you
full.
see through the glare in my glasses?
Make sure your cups are full and runneth over. Okay, here we
I'm
go.
trying to have my
So
throat on fire.
the first person, and Ashley, don't be trying to sip the apple juice on this episode, on this part.
Don't do it. Do not do it.
The first question goes to Javi. Javi. Here we go. In the UK, the abbreviation NHS stands for National what service? Humanity, health, honor, or household?
The hell did you find these questions?
What were the initials?
Right. I thought
In
it
the
was gonna be
UK,
related
the
to us.
abbreviation NHS stands for National what service? Humanity, health, honor, or household?
Just because it's UK, I'm just gonna say honor.
That is incorrect. Please take a sip. And
Is
we'll
it
watch
health?
you do it. Okay, that's
That's
nice.
fine.
Good.
I need to see your Adam's apple move, because that could have been a fake
I
sip.
feel like it was too, but we ain't gonna get to it. The correct answer is health. NHS stands for National Health Service. Okay, moving on to Ashley.
I don't
Okay,
like this game.
Yeah.
Ashley, which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind in a royal ball? Pocahontas,
Really, bitch?
Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, or Elsa?
Cinderella. Cinderella.
What the fuck is this kind of shit?
Hey,
Ashley's
nice.
question was so easy.
No,
Yeah,
apple
it
juice
is.
for you, man.
Bro, easy.
Say, I hope
No
yours
apple
is
juice
as
for
well.
Ashley.
So, Tay, what name is given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to baggage claim? Okay, I'll repeat the question just in case you didn't get it. What name is given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to baggage reclaim? Hangar, terminal, concourse, or carousel?
Can you say the first two again?
Hangar, terminal, concourse, or carousel?
Carousel.
That is correct. Good job, friend.
Go friend.
Go, friend. TY. Which of these brands was chiefly associated with the manufacturer of household?
Fubu.
What? I
said
said,
Fubu.
He heard cheaply. He heard cheaply, and that's.
oh my
and he went
God.
with that.
It was chiefly, not cheaply, chiefly.
Oh, okay, my bad. Go ahead,
Which
finish
of
the
these,
question.
which of these brands
No, he has to drink now.
Which of these brands was chiefly associated with the manufacturer of household locks? Locks. Phillips, Flymo, Chubb, or Runseal?
Phillips.
That is incorrect. Please drink.
Mother.
The answer is Chubb.
The hell is Chubb? Ooh,
Never
Chubb.
heard of it until this game, but you know what? Since I'm the host questionnaering here, I'm going to take a big sip just because I want to be fair in this game, as if, I'm going to be fair.
That's very
Thank
nice.
you. That's mighty white of you.
Damn.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Back to you, Javi. The hammer and sickle is one of the most recognizable symbols of which political ideology? The hammer and sickle is one of the most recognizable symbols of which political ideology? Republicanism, communism, conservatism, or liberalism?
I'm gonna go with communism.
That is correct. Good job, friend.
I do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a sip just because I want to.
Yes.
You see,
Good
you're gonna
job.
drink because he wants to.
Come on. You knew
wait
that.
a minute.
You must be a communist.
I'm down with the commies.
If you do another Disney shit, I'll beat your ass, Roger Jones.
I like my
He wants that
questions.
question. Javi wants a Disney question, so
easy.
don't you give her. Don't you give him.
Ashley, in Doctor Who, what was the signature look for the fourth Doctor as portrayed by Tom Baker? Bow tie, braces, and tweed jacket, wide brimmed hat and extra long scarf, pinstripe suit and trainers, cape, velvet jacket, and frilly shirt.
This is BS because I love my British shows, but I did not watch Doctor Who.
I watched Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who.
That's
So-
I never
repeat
watched
the-
Doctor Who.
repeat the
Okay,
answer.
so you said a bow tie, glasses,
Bow tie, braces, and
braces.
tweed jacket. That's one.
Okay.
A wide brimmed hat and extra long scarf. That's one. Pinstripe suit and trainers. That's one. Cape, velvet jacket, and frilly shirt. That's one.
I'm gonna go with the wide brim hat.
That is correct.
That's bullshit.
I mean, she's only drinking apple juice, so let's be real.
None of the other costumes sound great. Yay, Ashley.
Yeah.
Which toys have been marketed with the phrase robots in disguise? Bratz dolls, Sylvian families, Hatchimals, or Transformers?
You better know this because you said you love.
Shut up,
You in love with this person.
Transformers.
All right.
Because I love Optimus Prime. If I was a bot, I would be with Optimus Prime, baby. Okay,
Okay, we
if I was a
don't no more
bot.
after that, okay? Okay, this goes to TY. What does the word loquacious mean? Angry, chatty, beautiful, or shy?
LaQuacious grew up around the corner from me, so
I'm done.
Well, was she angry or shy?
LaQuacious was a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? She was throwing that ass in the surf.
Boom.
So give me the
Angry, chatty,
possibilities.
beautiful, or shy?
LaQuacious.
Ash,
I'm
I saw
gonna say
that.
I'm gonna say shy. You know what I'm saying?
It's incorrect. Please drink.
I was trying to help you out, Ty.
I saw that, friend.
Chatty.
Chatty,
Talk a
definitely
whole
chatty.
lot.
Chatty Cathy.
Talkative.
Very
Chatty.
All right, so that fit LaQuacious. You know what I'm saying? She was hoeing. She was hoeing. She was real chatty.
And
You know what I'm
I'll take
saying?
since y'all went around again, I'll take another one.
LaQuacious stayed on 105th, right? I grew up on 106th. LaQuacious was on 105th, man. She was
Hobby, for
throwing that ass in
you.
the circle.
For hobby. Obstetrics is a branch of medicine particularly concerned with what? Childbirth, broken bones, heart conditions, or old age? Obstetrics is a branch of medicine particularly concerned with what? Childbirth, broken bones, heart conditions, or old age?
I'm gonna just say broken bones.
Bitch, drink. Fuck.
Obstetrician?
OBGYN.
Oh, is that what that
Obstetrics and
means?
gynecology.
You're right.
Yeah, drink a
Vaginas.
good one, friend. I mean, damn.
You're right. Vaginas.
Not vaginas.
Okay, Ashley. Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time during the calendar year? Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time during the calendar year? Ramadan, Diwali, Lent, or Hanukkah?
I think it's Diwali.
Is that your
Because
final answer?
Ramadan is long as hell.
That's a long time,
Yes.
yeah.
Hanukkah is like 2 weeks.
Talking. It ain't for your question.
What were the other two? Diwali. I think Diwali is
Lent.
only one
Lent.
day.
And
Javi,
Lent is
stop
Lent
talking. This is not your
30 days,
question.
Oh no, Lent is at the end of one of the holidays. No. Lent is pretty long too. I'm still sticking with
Yes.
Diwali.
That is correct.
Thank you, because Lent is not a holiday. It's not even in the Bible.
You're
It's
right.
some shit they made up.
Don't
Stay
do
out
it.
of it. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. This is her question, okay?
I celebrate Lent.
You do.
Friend, give me
What
an
do you
easy
give up
question.
for it? Because don't you
Shit,
have to give
not
something
that
away?
alcohol.
It depends, yeah.
You're Catholic, right? Okay.
I almost said, oh, okay.
He gives up confession.
So you give up confession. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I hope my question is easy.
I'm logging out. Good night,
At the
guys.
closest point, which island group is only 50 miles southeast of the coast of Florida? At the closest point, which island group is only 50 miles southeast of the coast of Florida? Excuse me.
Really?
Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos Islands, or the Bermuda? Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos Islands, or the Bermuda?
Turks and Caicos.
That is incorrect. That would be the Bahamas, friend. Drink.
Is it the Bahamas?
No.
Did you say southeast or southwest?
I said southeast of the coast of Florida. Drink.
East,
Wait, move.
Oh, she
It went
drank.
down a little bit. A little more.
Show your Adam's apple.
You know what? You leave Taylor
And
alone.
she-
I know damn well.
Ain't got no
Tay, beat his ass.
I
Beat his
cannot.
fucking ass.
My
T.Y.
wife been not had no Adam's apple.
Bermuda's
I'm beating
like
her
New York.
ass.
It's women with Adam's apples.
Okay. T.Y.
What? Haven't said what?
You love your women with Adam's apples.
Oh, God. Okay, T.Y. Construction of which of these famous landmarks was completed first? Construction of which of these famous landmarks was completed first? Empire State Building, Royal Albert Hall, Eiffel Tower, or the Big Ben Clock Tower? Empire State Building, Royal Albert Hall, Eiffel Tower, or the Big Ben Clock Tower?
I don't know what the Royal Albert Hall is. I would say the Eiffel Tower.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is
Final
incorrect.
answer.
Please drink. The correct answer is the Big Ben Clock Tower.
I ain't got shit right. Them damn Brits ain't smart enough to build shit.
He ain't shit, Bree.
And
Don't worry
Rodney,
about it.
it's you taking so much pride in telling everybody they're wrong for me. I'm sorry. I have been tickled. You're like, final answer? That is incorrect.
Look,
You're a steady game show
I'm
host. You make
trying.
me
Look,
want to kill myself.
I'm really trying to take Regis' spot. Okay, I'm trying to take his
Yes.
spot. Okay, friend.
Ooh,
Okay,
child.
here we go. This is hobby again. Okay, which of these?
When is this going to be over?
I say he got shit to do.
Don't be rude, friend. Don't be rude. So nasty and so rude. In the words of Nene Leakes, she would not. She would not like you. Ugh.
Speaking of the
We
media,
gotta keep it going because we're already pushing. Which of these set us? Oh shit! I couldn't even get the word out.
Yeah,
Can you
just
read-
go ahead.
Answer
Go
me
ask
because you're the best
next
with
question.
vocabulary. Secessions says CETACEANS.
Child.
Citizens?
I'm not even gonna bother.
I might have to take
It's
this one.
C.
CET.
It's B.
His answer. Is it correct or
The answer
incorrect?
is B.
All right, I got another way to word it. Okay, so starting here we go. Which of these water animals is classified as a toothed whale? Which of these water animals is classified as a toothed whale? Gray whale, minke whale, sperm whale, or a humpback whale? Javi?
I don't even know what you just said, but I'm going with B.
That would be a minke whale. That is incorrect. Please drink.
I mean,
I'm so glad he got that wrong.
That is
I'd have been
actually
upset if
a
he
sperm
guessed.
whale is a toothed whale. Sperm has a tooth.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, coming
The
down
Hold
to
on.
got
The
two?
sperm whale has a tooth.
who do I go to next? Is that Tay?
It's Ashley.
Amy.
Ashley.
Sorry. Okay, Ashley. Which of these British politicians, which is the only British politicians who have held all 4 great offices of state at some point during their career? I repeat, who is the only British politicians who have held all 4 great offices of state at some point during their career? David Lloyd George, Harold Wilson, James Colligan, or John Major?
Child, we don't know. What is going on with the breads? I'm gonna just go ahead and drink.
You drinking
Just
apple
say
juice,
B,
friend?
friend.
Pick one.
Just say
Pick one.
First
That
of
apple
all,
juice look like this.
don't do it.
You drinking apple
Second,
juice? So
we're gonna go with what you say, David. Who?
David Lloyd George.
Yeah, we're gonna go with him.
That is
That sounds
incorrect.
British.
Please drink.
that sounds British.
The answer
I know,
is
right?
the answer is James Colligan.
James Colligan.
See, I don't like these questions because
Ashley, minute 138.
Okay.
Y'all know y'all didn't see what she just did.
Oh, she just
I seen it.
oh, she picked up that fucking
seen it.
apple juice
she
cup.
did this. She did this.
Right. Last and final question goes to Tavia. And if you get it wrong, unfortunately, friend, you're gonna have to just finish that whole drink. But it's okay. We're here to help you get through it. So, in 1718, which pirate died in battle of the coast of what is now North Carolina? In
Jack Sparrow.
1718, which pirate
Don't ask me
died
some
in
shit
the
from
battle
1718,
of
like
the
I would
coast of what is now North Carolina? Would that be Calico Jack, Blackbeard, Bartholomew Roberts, or Captain Kidd? I will repeat: Calico Jack, Blackbeard, Bartholomew Roberts, or Captain Kidd.
can I phone a friend?
No, you
Because
cannot
then they
phone a
have
friend.
billionaires.
We don't have no
You
lifelines
can.
on this one, friend.
It's
Not
Jack
one
Sparrow
lifeline.
from Pirates of the
Not one.
Caribbean.
Will you let her answer? T.Y. Tyler Fisher.
What they say? If all fails, go with C.
That was the answer for this
For
final
Christ.
test.
C is final answer, which would be Bartholomew
C for
Roberts.
Christ.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It's Blackbeard. Please
Blackbeard.
finish your cup.
See,
Don't nobody know nobody named them damn Blackbeard.
that's the
The
only
only Blackbeard I
pirate.
see is on this podcast. Don't nobody know nobody named Blackbeard.
Finish,
The only pirate that
finish your
sounded
drink.
familiar.
Your husband did it in solidarity. So hold the glass up, Tay. Let's see you fit. No, you're gonna finish
Yes.
it. You're gonna finish it with that little throw. It ain't much.
Damn. She took that thing down through there.
Get
Good
it.
She about to
job,
spit it back
friend.
up. She
Good
gonna spit it back up.
job.
You know she believe me.
You know
Good
what?
job.
Don't start your shit. Don't start today.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this bonus edition of Boozy Brunch and Tea Thanksgiving. It has been such a fun episode. And yeah, I hope you guys get through these holidays and everything goes well with your traveling and with your family. As always, you can visit us at brewsybrunchandtea.com. You can check out our Instagram or you can check out our Twitter. Also, you can text us with any of your recommendations, any topics you want to hear us talk about, or just to say hi. Ain't nobody text yet, so bitches start texting, okay, friends? All right. And the number is 202-978-6628.
So, from all of us here at Boozy Brunch and Tea,
We just wanted to say
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Stay safe out there.
And stay well. Bye.